without fail. Yeah. Can we share? Can we share, pretty girl? I gave them all a bath and blow dried them yesterday. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. I didn't mean for you to get up and move down there, Winnie. Hello everybody, how are you all doing on this Saturday? I wanted to come on because I have been getting flooded with comments and DMs asking if the girls and the doodles and I are okay if we are in the line of the fire. And I wanted to come on and tell you, no, we are not. The fire is about 40 or 50 minutes south of us. So we are about 40 or 50 minutes north of the fire heading towards Sacramento. So we are in the safe zone, and it leaves me with a heavy heart and heavy thoughts, and my heart hurts for all of the people who have been affected by this fire. There is such an immense amount of people that it is devastating, and it just leaves me with a heavy heart and heavy thoughts for all of them, and they will not be far from my thoughts or in my heart anytime soon. But the girls and I are safe, and we're never in any danger. I figured since I was coming on to let you all know that, I would give you all a quick update on how the girls and the doodles and I are doing. The anniversary of Ray's passing just passed, and so that was a hard one, and this year has been a really rough year for us. There were a lot of firsts without Ray, and adjusting to life without him has been hard. I'm gonna be honest and very transparent here. Over the last few months since the girls and I found out about Jeff's 2.5-year ongoing affair in the hidden cell phone that he had, it was rough on us. And being in this house that we have lived in for almost 20 years, this house had remained the same inside and out. We had kept it what was once our family home. And so once the reality of finding out what our life was with him came to light, it made it really hard to be in this house. It made it really hard because everywhere we look was a reminder of Jeff and our life with him, or something he bought, or what we had bought together to decorate, or something he had given me. And so I kind of made it my mission, after talking with the girls, that if we were going to stay in this house, we really needed to transform this house from what used to be the family home into our home. And we were all on the same page. We all felt the same way. We were very much in agreement with that. And so that was an enormous undertaking that I took on. And I think it was better doing that than staying in bed, because my anxiety and my depression was taking me to such a dark place that I just couldn't get out of. And I have OCD, and I am a very anxious person. Anxiety has been a presence in my life for a very long time. And so when finding out about Jeff's ongoing affair, it had really exacerbated my OCD. And I've always pretty much fully embraced my OCD. and just let it be what it was and accepted it and managed it, because I have the OCD where everything just really needs to match. It needs to be just so, and organization is huge to me. And so I wouldn't say that I didn't reap benefits from that. It's just who I am. I'm a neurodivergent person, and it is what it is. Like, I don't look at it as a downfall. Anxiety is also a presence in my life, and it's something that I learned to cope with and manage. And so instead of staying in bed, it had exacerbated my OCD, and I just kind of embraced it and went with it and let it distract me and let it get me out of bed. And that's what it did every day. It kept me busy decluttering, cleaning, and reorganizing this house, and really erasing Jeff out of this house, because that was what we needed to do. Because I was left redefining what our life together was, because he sat idly by and listened as this awful woman said the horrific, vile things that she said to me. And he not only allowed her to do it, but then he overlooked it and continued to see value in her. And there were so many untruths that were spoken that he didn't rectify, didn't clarify with her, but he let her say them to Kayla and I. One of which saying that I was a complete failure of a mother. I failed my kids, and I failed my marriage. Telling me that it was my fault Ray died of cancer, that I didn't do enough for him and I didn't fight for him, and that it was my fault. I don't know how Kayla and I came to a place where we meant so little to him that he could allow such vulgarity to be spoken to us. I would hope deep within my heart that that is not something that he was voicing to her, saying that it was my fault Ray died and that I didn't do enough for him and I didn't fight for him, because he knows differently. And I just really hope that that just spoke to who she is as a person. But the fact that he sat idly by and allowed her to say it and let it go and didn't do anything about it made it so the girls and I felt like we needed to cut ties with him for good. There were things that he did to Allison outside of me that Allie is struggling to get past, and it has made Allie make the choice to distance herself from him, sadly. And I will say that she is reacting just as she should be reacting based on what he has done to her, because any other reaction would be dismissive, and it would be her suppressing what she's feeling. And when somebody does something that awful to you, she's reacting accordingly. And it really is up to him to rectify things with his daughter, not me. And an apology just simply isn't enough unless there are actions and a change in behavior that follow it. And I'm a strong believer that when you give somebody an apology and there is no behavior change and nothing changes, an apology is just manipulation then. And she deserves more than that. And so I've decided that I don't need to play any role in their relationship any farther or any longer. I just need to support Allie in whatever her choices are, and let her know that I am her safe place, and I always will be. And that's what I'm doing. And so the girls and I together have decided that we were going to transform this house and really make it our home together and fill it with things that felt like home to us. And I can honestly say that I personally love this house in a way that I never have. It feels like me. It feels like home. It defines who I am. And the girls equally love it. I'm going to say that they must have the same taste as I do, because a lot of the things that they picked out were things I would have picked out as well, and we really did it together. But other than that, we just needed to get through the anniversary of Ray's passing, and I'm ready to get back to work now. It's the beginning of January, and that was the goal that I had set for myself. Kayla is still in school getting her credentials for teaching, but she is also teaching. She is teaching 11th grade US AP history. And I couldn't be more proud of her. She's been offered a job teaching at the school that she was student teaching at. Whether she takes it or not, it is up to her. I'm going to support whatever her decision is, but she is an amazing human being, and she is also in the master's program to get her master's degree. And so, yeah, Ray's smiling down on her. As for Allison, she finished last semester off with a 4.0, and so I am super proud of her capabilities and her determination to continue forward and to set goals for herself and to work to her potential and not let this derail her. And so I'm super proud of her strength and resilience, because she is a resilient, strong human being. As for work, I'm excited. I filmed a lot of the DIYs and the renovations that I did, so that will be content that I bring to you here next week, and thereafter. I am going to be dedicated to work now, and now that I've tied up all of the projects in the house so I'm not distracted with the things that aren't done that need to get done, I can focus on work. I feel like sometimes when things happen in your life, the purpose you once thought you had sometimes changes, or it adds to your purpose. And I feel like my purpose in life has an added meaning or an added purpose to it now. I was asked by the sheriff's department that Ray worked for if I would be a speaker, and they've started a wellness seminar clinic type thing for the deputies, and I was asked to be a speaker, and I feel inspired. I feel humbled, but I feel inspired. And as I am super nervous to speak live in front of a group of people, because there is not an on and off button or a record button where I can start and stop again, I'm excited. And I am just flooded with the inspiration of the things that I want to share with these deputies at this wellness seminar that I've been invited to speak at. And I keep saying that to myself over and over, and I couldn't be more honored. And maybe there's another purpose now that's being added to my life, and I can't wait to see where this road goes and what comes of it. And I feel like that's just another branch and path to healing that is definitely going to help me heal. It's going to give me my self-confidence back, build some more of that self-esteem that's been lacking lately. And I think that I'm going to come back from the dark hole that I've been in, and I'm ready to do that. And so I am excited for you all to come on this journey with me. I can't wait to share with you how my speaking engagement goes at the beginning of February, and I'm already putting fingers to the keypad, not pen to paper, because I don't do that. I'm the most articulate when I put on some Nora Jones and I sit down at my computer and put my fingers to the keyboard, and the words usually just come to me, and I like that. And so I'm looking forward to doing that. I've done it a little bit already, but I'm feeling a good day coming of writing, and I like to do that. So yeah, I look forward to sharing that with you, and all of the DIYs. I'm back, and those are not just words. You're going to see actions that follow. I'm ready to build my channel back up again and do what I do best, and that is create and inspire and motivate, and I'm ready to do that. I'm not going to sit at home doing nothing and let my life go, the life that I built. This doesn't define me. What Jeff and his affair partner did, Ray's passing, it defines me a little bit. I'm not going to say that it doesn't, and I'm always going to carry that with me, but I could hear Ray now saying, Mom, stop it. It's been a year. You need to stop. Then he would remind me of his favorite quote. One day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life that you remember. That's how he said remember. Remember, Mom. Remember. Bye for now, everybody.